And welcome to Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt with the Sacramento Report. In the next few minutes, we're going to talk about an effort at the state capitol to tax your sodas and other sugar-sweetened drinks. My guest this segment is Bill Monning, a member of the state Senate from Carmel. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity.
And you are the author behind this tax measure, and really this is all about obesity, isn't it?
It is. So we're using, looking at public health data that shows the crisis of youth obesity in this state, in this nation. The single leading source of increased caloric intake is sugar-sweetened beverages like sodas, sport teas, some sport drinks. My bill would quite simply put a 1 cent per fluid ounce tax on the sale of those products, and we would direct that revenue to a children's health promotion fund to combat child obesity leading to preventable diabetes and other chronic disease.
I was reading where on a per capita basis, each individual consumes something like 45 gallons of sugar drinks a year.
That's it, and it's about 36 pounds of sugar per year. And the increase in consumption has gone up. Containers have gotten larger. The product is priced lower than equivalent amounts of healthful foods, water, and more natural drinks. And as you suggest on the annual amount, one of these 20 fluid ounce bottles has the equivalent of 16 teaspoons of sugar in added sweetener. It's about 250 calories. And this is what's attacking the pancreas. It's leading to preventable diabetes. We have a generation now in California that has a shorter life expectancy than their parents, the first time ever because of these poor public health trends and public health crisis.
And you're not even talking about the economic situation where you have people staying away from jobs or away from school, things like that.
Well, exactly. So I think when people are shocked at the idea of a tax, we have to look at realistically what are we already paying and what will those increased costs be to the state, to taxpayers, and to our economy. About $43 billion a year is being spent in California trying to deal with chronic disease. That's lost days of work, hospitalizations, costs of insurance premiums, etc. So if we're going to get ahead of these trajectories of illness and disease, we need to take public health measures. We did it with tobacco. This is patterned on that same theory. You use a tax to reduce consumption, and you use the revenue to do education, public health advocacy. The revenue from this, about $1.7 billion in the first year, would go to education, to schools for physical education, nutrition training, and to public health agencies for community-based health promotion.
Legislators have been trying this for at least 30 years. I mean, efforts going back 30 years and more recently, and they've all failed. And the beverage industry, always successful, has said, look, we've responded to consumer concerns, and so we offer non-sugary drinks. They also say this would reduce consumption, which is an idea behind it, but also that would cost jobs in the industry.
Right. Well, those are the arguments that get raised, and real quickly, we think the Health Promotion Fund would actually create more jobs and building a healthier state. When we look at the history of government regulation with respect to tobacco, it is an appropriate public health intervention of government to protect consumers and the public from the excesses of a free market system that's not regulated currently with respect to these drinks that we know are causing this public health crisis. One thing that's changed over the last 30 years is a field poll that was released in March of this year shows 68% of Californians would favor this 1 cent per fluid ounce tax if the revenue goes to health promotion combating obesity, which my bill does.
All right. Well, we're out of time, but Senator Monning, thanks very much for coming by and talking about this very topical issue. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thanks to our viewers for watching Local Edition on Time Warner Cable. I'm Steve Swatt. Have a great day.